hear me. With Unico Williams. That's right. It's your boy coming at you on a Monday. Because that's just what I feel like doing. YouTube, you'll see this on Tuesday. I'll drop something tomorrow because, we just dropped Man Cave. But coming at you on a Monday because, it doesn't matter what day I was born and what time I was born. Doesn't matter what my favorite day of the week is, but I was born, period. I'm alive today. And that's all that matters. Woo! But on Thursday, when I record on Thursdays, we're going back to the regular. But you know what? I've been blessed with all this equipment. I got all this talent. I got all this stuff. And why not come up here just whenever I feel like it? It ain't got to be once a week or nothing. My dog got it. BG, sit down. I don't trust you. Sit down. But I got all this stuff, and I'm blessed, and I got use it. Unico, use it. So definitely it's gonna be a big week. We got a couple of guests coming on. We got Kendra Winburn coming through. Actually, she got a new name. I'll let her tell you that if she chooses to tell you. But for now, we got Kendra LaSalle coming through. She'll come through this week for an interview that'll be on Wednesday, and then later on this week, bringing into our Juneteenth activities, we got Sister Derica, aka my cousin. We're going to have her come on in. She's going to talk about some of the Juneteenth activities. We're going to get into the Juneteenth. But before we get into that, come on, I got to reconnect with you. How are you doing today? Are you good? Everything taken care of? Are you in good spirits? Did you miss me? I missed you. You still in love with me? I'm in love with you. And I just love y'all so much. If you here, I appreciate you so much. If you're in the live, but if you're not in the live, if you watch later on, I love you too. If you're watching if you get on the Spotify and do your thing on Spotify, I appreciate you. If you go on to YouTube and do your thing, I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. I appreciate all life's little blessings because you know what? Tomorrow's not promised. But sometimes I just kind of, I've been doing this for a long time, and tomorrow has been coming pretty consecutively. But sometimes we take that for granted, but that's okay. That's okay. Man, but let's get into it. We just talk about Juneteenth. Listen, y'all. Let me have a heart to heart with y'all for a second. Let me talk to y'all. Let me straighten up my hat for a second. Let's talk for a second. I'll take my glasses off for this one. Let's talk. Bruh. Everybody is up in arms right now because that's right. Good old Indianapolis has made the news. They made it to TMZ at least, and Washington Post actually, because they've decided to sell a a watermelon salad. Not just any watermelon salad though. A Juneteenth watermelon salad. So keep that in mind. A Juneteenth watermelon salad. So with that being said, people are all up in arms about it, and they calling it disrespectful. They saying it's rude. They saying they wrong for that. Now I'll give you this. Now I bet because I've been to the Indianapolis Children's Museum back when I was a kid, and I ain't been much since then. They got the IMAX in there. That's the first place I went to IMAX. It was about dinosaurs. I digress. But that probably cost a pretty penny. That's probably the highest salad up in there. I'm surprised they pulled this. Because you would think that a place like, what I want to say, Indiana pulled some shit like that and think everything is going to be cool. Like, we tried. But here's the thing. I feel like their heart is in the right place. But at the end of the day, though, I also feel like they could get away with that because, look, at this point, they're saying no Juneteenth stuff, like theme stuff allowed, unless basically you black. And so if you are like a white corporation and you trying to just make money off of the name Juneteenth, that's not okay. And I understand the spirit of that. But listen here. Y'all see me glisten a little bit. It's hot. It's the summer. I love me a good watermelon in the summer. I do. I love me a good watermelon in the summer. I've been getting watermelon off the side of the road since I was a little kid. All the way tracing back to Mississippi. Watermelon, I enjoy watermelon. I like it. And I saw that they had a little picture of it, and I saw the picture, and the picture was like, it looked kind of good. But see, here's the deal. I never thought of putting watermelon in a salad. Cause we cut it in half. And we cut that slice off of there. And back in the day, y'all grandmas and y'all grandmas and y'all grandpas and y'all older generation folk would cut that watermelon and you be eating it by the slice and just and spit them watermelon. I was a savage. I swallowed the seeds. I wasn't tripping. They talking about a watermelon gonna grow in your stomach. Ain't no watermelon here, baby. Ain't none of that going on. I enjoy watermelon. I've had it on hot days, and it just brought me back to life. I could go back out there and play tag. I done just had it. My cousin the other day, he live in Houston. He done found him some down there in Houston, and he was eating it like it was a bowl, eating out of his piece of watermelon like he was eating cereal out of a bowl. That was his breakfast, and it's a very nutritious, filling, hydrational treat. I love watermelon, and then they found a way to make it a little bit more healthy, if you will, and they put it into a salad. Now me, like I said, I don't know the ingredients in the salad. Hold on here, let me look and see what's the ingredients in a watermelon salad. I'm gonna look that up right now. Watermelon salad. Hold on. I ain't got no intern or nothing right now. I'm my intern. We all trying. Salad recipe. Let's see. Ooh, child, they got all type of stuff in here, but it sounds good. It sounds delish. Some of these websites here, they say what they say here. Ingredients. It say let me see here. They about to try and play a commercial or something. They said red onion for a sharp bite of flavor and crispy texture. Cucumber for a cool, crisp addition. Feta cheese for a creamy, tangy element. Avocado for extra creaminess. Plus watermelon, lime, avocado is a match made in heaven. I'm going to try that. Watermelon, lime, and avocado. Mint and basil. Serrano pepper for a little heat. And a bright lime dressing to tie it all together. That sound good. That sound good to me. That sound good. Y'all, does that sound good to y'all? That sound like a fire salad. I mean, they got plenty of them recipes on the internet. But that sound good to me, y'all. I don't know. But they say that us Africans in America, I guess they saying that it's offensive. It's offensive, y'all. It's offensive for us to enjoy a fruit. It's offensive. Somebody say, oh, that nigga over there eating watermelon. That ain't gonna offend me. Not one bit. I'm not gonna be offended. I do like watermelon. I don't know where they get all this. See, stereotypes are so ridiculous. Like, what's a stereotype? I don't know. Let's just say they say tall people can't drive right. So what, we just not gonna drive no more? Y'all took this delicious looking salad. Y'all took that out of the Children's Museum. Now, I'll give you this. You can't just sit there and call it a Juneteenth watermelon salad. You're gonna have to spend a couple extra dollars on the ink for that label. Okay? Spend a couple extra dollars on the ink for that label and explain why it's Juneteenth watermelon salad. Tell us what watermelon has to do with Juneteenth. Tell us, because I read somewhere today now, they say, I always tell y'all, don't just come on here and listen to me. Don't come on there and just listen to anybody out there. What they said, what the Bible said, study to show thyself approved. So I'm just researching, looking around a little bit. And part of Juneteenth is the theme is red. So red fruits. And, that's the theme is red. Also, get into it because Walmart got in trouble for this. Now Walmart, they came out with what was it called? Red velvet cheesecake. Don't that sound so good? So obviously, I think that these folk put some thought into this. I don't think they was trying to just offend folk. But people coming, well, why don't we have a strawberry why don't we have a strawberry salad? Excuse me. I don't want that. That doesn't sound appealing to me. Because I done seen people put strawberry into a lot of salads, and they didn't look very appealing to me. Not to me, oh no. But I tell you what, When I seen that watermelon salad, that looked good to me. I'd eat it. I'd eat it. It looked good to me. And Walmart came through and they did that same thing with that red velvet cheesecake. That sound fire. That sound fire. I get it. These places is trying to somewhat capitalize off of yet another holiday. You know how they do about Christmas. You know how they do about Valentine's Day, and they just gonna make up some stuff, some flavors or something. Slap Juneteenth on there and make two hands high five and call it a day. I get that. They trying to make some money, profiting off black folk again. I get, but you know what? You know what? We can't be offended by every doggone thing. I don't see why I'd be offended because I like water. I don't care about, man. People say stuff about folk all the time. You gonna stop doing stuff and enjoying stuff and liking stuff just because folk talk about you? Is that what you gonna do? Like I said, tall folk can't drive. So I'm supposed to be offended and fight for people to never be able to drive again? No, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna enjoy what I enjoy. Now you can't go. No, no, no! Don't come around here calling it. N-word neck bones. Now, that's just over the line. Okay, that's just a little bit over the line. But come on here, they again. There's a way to do it. I think next year the Children's Museum should try it again and then explain why they chose watermelon for this salad. That would be better. So then y'all can't say nothing because then the food would be grounded in fact. Okay, it would be grounded in fact. So just take that as a little advice. But I'm trying to tell you, we get offended about stuff and woo child, they are quick. When folk get mad about this, say that racism got something to do with something. Oh, they quick to pull stuff off of shelves and say that they sorry. Well, you know what's still on the shelves? Actual racism. Child, I go up there and get a gallon of racism right now, right off the shelf. I won't even have to much reach up or nothing. They ain't pull racism off the shelves. It's still right there. They ain't came out with no. I'm sorry for the racism that you had to deal with. No, they do. They put out a Juneteenth salad in a Juneteenth ice cream. They sound like good things to me. I don't know if they had to rush to take those off the shelves, but nobody seems to be in a rush to take racism and inequality and things like that. Police brutality. You know, quiet is kept. Nobody's rushing to take off the violence that we do against each other as black people. So before we sit up here and worry about stereotypes and all that stuff and maybe could be just losing a good thing. Maybe we should think about the real battle, the real fight. Because those are little concessions. Like, oh, woo, yeah, we ain't racist, girl. We took that ice cream right off there, bitch. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Thanks for taking the Juneteenth ice cream down. But Walmart, what have you done to help the black community? I know that the Muncie Children's Museum, they put up a pretty decent little African American or thing for Black History Month. They try. They try. I think their heart's in the right place, but they try, man. But man, folk gonna be scared to do stuff for us soon. Cause we just always gonna be offended. I like watermelon. And the thing about stereotypes and the thing about those type of things is we gotta remember one thing. It ain't what they call you. It's what you answer to. Word to Uncle Shay. Woo! Well, anyway, I guess we'll be done with that. Let me go ahead and get over here to Michael B. Jordan, man. See, I was wrong for that last night. Now, it's been reported that Michael B. Jordan allegedly ended things with Lori Harvey, or it could be vice versa. But that power couple that y'all love so much, oh, they just such a cute couple. The 35-year-old Michael B. Jordan and the 25-year-old Lori Harvey, I guess they broke up, bitch. And I don't know why. Nobody's telling us why. Maybe it's not our business. But I know that that Lori Daddy, Mr. Steve Harvey, had something to say on his show. He said that he got to start. He's got to start taking advice from his kids. See, they get out the game early, whereas he getting married and then he got to go to court and pay some money. So that's what he learned out of. He had a couple of jokes this morning. Good job, Steve Harvey. You know that's the same person that wrote "Think Like a Man." Good, 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 good. We know all about him. Man, shout out to Steve Harvey, man, because I appreciate him and what he's done for comedy and all that stuff. Yeah, I 100% appreciate him. But he went on his show. That's a hot topic. So and his daughter's involved. But child, please, she got a long list, don't she? Folks she deal with, don't she? Future. What's that boy name is? Denny Hamlin. That boy that be racing them cars, them stock cars. Who else she been with? Oh, she was with Sean Combs and Justin Combs. She was with the daddy and the son. Who else she been with? Gotti, I'm gonna need you to relax, bro. Take that into the living room, my brother. Gotti, go ahead and in there and sit under that fan. Uh, who else? Who else they had on there? She just she likes different flavors. You mean these is all different type of men, but I guess allegedly where the buck stopped at was allegedly I guess Michael B. Jordan wanted to go the distance. Guess so I reckon and suppose they've been together for a year. So he feeling her. I mean, he 35, and some folks saying that Lori too young and she ain't ready for all that. Who are we to say who's ready? Who sets the standards on this age stuff? Who I mean, other than them kids now, leave them babies alone. But at 25, I think that you might be thinking about marriage. At 35, you probably definitely are, but you a millionaire. Both of them have plenty of money, their own money, so it's not a money thing. So I don't know, but I thought that that's what most women wanted. I mean, they made it seem like they mean like Michael B. Jordan was just this perfect guy. He got bread, he got good movies, and uh, he seems like a good guy. And Lori, I guess she said the world is her oyster, and she's not done swimming in the ocean. So that's just what I'm seeing from it. So like I said, I don't know the real reason, but they just reporting that he wanted to get married and she didn't. Um, and my final story today. If you know, give me a moment here. I got to tell my friend here. He got to relax or get out. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I just had to discipline. Just sometimes you just got to talk to him. You got to talk to him stern. Speaking of which, man, did y'all see that little Prince boy? Did y'all see the Prince? One of them, boy, was showing out at that little concert. He was grabbing his little cousin hair. He putting the hand over his mama mouth like he was crazy. Woo! Let me get a host to him. I ain't talking about whooping him because y'all. I ain't talking about that. Ain't no baby ain't nobody putting their hand over my mouth. Period. The baby, oh, he gonna be a brat. And you know what? From the way it's looking, if he act like that, cause he's putting his leg on people and everything, showing out. One of what Meghan Markle and them sister-in-law or something. One of them kids, and it. But yeah, the little boy was showing out today at that concert. I couldn't believe that, cause put your hand over my mouth. We would have went to that bathroom. I'm just leave that at that. I don't care how long the line was. We gonna get the what them people call that be in the front of Buckingham Palace. Them, they was coming. Bring your big ass hat on and come to this bathroom. Make sure that we got some security, cause I got to come in here and have a talk with him. He was wrong for that little badass little boy. I can't handle no disrespect from no children. I really can't. You know what I'm saying? I kids gonna do stuff and they gonna get it. You put your hand on my mouth, man. I wish I would have did that to my grandma. And my grandmama would have whooped my ass behind that. Uh, but they the royal family, so I guess. And think about it. Somebody with that mindset, he gonna be like in power. He gonna be a political figure someday. All right, all right. Let me check my phone for a second, cause no ma'am, no sir. But at any rate, for my final topic today, Gotti just get on my nerves. That reminded me of that badass little boy. For my final topic today, Aaron Donald signed a $95 million extension that's looking like it's going to be $31.6 million per year, which is 100% QB money. And you know what? It's time to give Kanye West and Donda Sports they flowers. Give it up. You know, he said nobody else. They post this all the time on Donda Sports on Twitter. They say, nobody believed in us, but he did. So right now, it appears that they have 2 active athletes. They may have more than that, but I just know for a fact Jaylen Brown is the Boston Celtics, who are in the finals right now. And I think that Jaylen Brown, he going to have to turn up. If he can beat them, woo-wee. Kanye, we in the money. You know that's my daddy, y'all. And he signed Aaron Donald. And look at this contract. $31.6 million a year for a defensive tackle? Excuse me. That's a lot of money. He getting paid like a quarterback, y'all. You know, he ain't getting paid like Mahomes. Them get that $50 million that as a defensive tackle. I guess they calling him the GOAT defensive tackle. By the way, defensive lineman. That's what they trying to say. $31.6 million. He done knocked somebody out allegedly outside the club, cleaned him up. I mean, they lumped up, y'all. But yeah. So we want to give a special shout out to Aaron Donald for his contract extension. He rich. He in L.A. I'm not sure where he from. I don't know where he from, but I don't think he from California. I think he from somewhere when he retired, he can go home and be the richest man on the block. Do you hear me? So shout out to Aaron Donald. I'm glad he got his money. He got his Super Bowl. I'm happy for all them brothers. I'm happy for Kanye West because Kanye, you know, he the type of brother, he's so creative, he can just do anything. He's like, you know what, let me be a sports agent. He goes in there, hey, you the highest paid defensive tackle of all time. Hey, now that's a wide receiver right here. Now, Kanye, if you got some more roster spots open, I'll be more than happy to sign. Now, ladies, if you looking to get your contract restructured, if you will, look no further than me. That's right. Go to ChristianMingle.com, look up Bartholomew, and baby, I'll be more than happy to extend your contract. Yo, y'all know the deal. Overall 99 Media, we just dropped Man Cave today. We talking about hurt. Sometimes love hurts, and you know how we deal with it. But also, you know the deal. We got Just a Fan coming this week. It's probably gonna be some wrestling stuff coming. I don't know. We got all type of stuff coming this week, but I'm definitely coming. I told y'all I got some guests this week. We got Miss Kendra LaSalle coming on here, and then we got Miss Dorica Watkins coming on here. So that being said, big week for Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams. You know you can catch me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Shout out to Overall 99 Media on YouTube. That's where you're watching me now. But if you're listening, go check us out. If you've never seen me before, you just, listen on the radio. You listen on the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. If you just listen, just go over to Overall 99 Media. There's a whole playlist just for me. And you can see what I look like. And then, you can put a face when you're on your way to work. Not too late. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me? With Unico Williams. I holla. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.